Hi everyone, it is Meredith, your evolutionary astrologer, and today we are getting truthful about dating a Libra and about Libra energy. So this is for everyone, for all 12 signs. I want you to tell me, where do you have Libra in your chart? Are you a Libra sun, moon, or rising sign person? This video is for you. Or if you have Libra in Mars or Venus, Mercury, or even Jupiter, or if you have any sign in the 7th house, especially if it is your sun, moon, Mercury, Venus, or Mars. This is for you. If you've got a stellium, that means 3 or more planets in Libra, this video is also for you, and I'm here to give you the truth and nothing but the truth, the good, the bad, and the so-so. We're going to talk specifically about dating a Libra, but I want you to know that wherever you have Libra energy in your chart, that is the arena, that is the playground where this energy bubbles up for you. It's where this energy plays out in your life. I read the blueprint of your soul. We don't do sun sign astrology here. We go way deeper than that. So get ready for this Libra ride and tell me, what house do you have Libra energy in, and what planets do you have Libra in? Tell me in the comments below. Also, I have to tell you that if you are really interested in Libra energy and going beyond the superficial, the very pretty face that Libra usually has, I hope you'll watch my entire Libra playlist. That will be also in the notes section below, but you can just also search for Soul Navigation Libra playlist and you'll find it, because I know Libra energy very well. Libra is oftentimes stereotyped, I will tell you that. A lot of people don't understand the depth and the complexity of Libra. However, I explore that complexity in all my Libra videos. I poured my heart and my soul into my Libra videos. I love Libras. I respect them. I cherish them. I also have a lot of Libra placements in my own chart. So I truly feel I understand the energy, the depth, the complexity, the Rubik's Cube that Libra is. So wherever you have Libra in your chart, I'm going to tell you about your true nature around that part of your life. This is one of the signs, just like Capricorn and Scorpio, and I might even say Taurus, that is least likely to get vulnerable with you, to take off their mask and show you their true colors, to show you what is underneath the makeup and the hair and the lights and the glam and the prettiness, their authentic self. Wherever you have Libra, this is where you will wear a little bit of a self-protective mask. This is where you will not want to be vulnerable, but where you have some hidden insecurities. This is the part of yourself that with over time, you will gain confidence to be more real, more authentic, and more vulnerable, showing your truth. So if this is your sun sign, it's going to take you time to feel comfortable with the world to show your truth. And why is this so? Well, go and watch my Libra rising video where I talk about why this is a coping mechanism, why this happened, how this happened, and why this was necessary for Libra in order to manage the challenges they faced in the world. I'm going to say one thing. Libra is very unique and it is very different from most signs. So it's complex because it does two things at one time, almost all the time. So it's on and off. It's up and down. It's in and out, right? All the time. And we'll go into that a little bit. But while you're trying to get to know the Libra that you're dating, your Libra partner, your Libra POI, they're also probably trying to get to know themselves more deeply as well. Libras cannot know themselves by themselves. Libra has to have a relationship in order to know themselves. So you, my friend, if you're the one dating a Libra, you are probably their romantic experiment. Libra loves learning about people, and they love learning also about themselves, and they love learning about relationships, and they love learning about themselves in their own selves in relationship to others. However, getting vulnerable inside those relationships is not very easy for them. So if you don't already have one of my gorgeous natal charts, please go to my shop tab at soulnavigation.com and purchase your starter package or your natal chart. It is gorgeous. It is easy to read. And if you already have yours, I want you to look at it and I want you to tell me, what house do you have Libra in? And you might have Libra in 2 houses. So it might operate in both houses. So wherever you have Libra in and whatever planet you have Libra in, it's going to show you how and where you're probably very social, where you connect very easily to other people. You can only know what house you have Libra in if you know your birth time. It's also going to show us what kind of people you really like. Where do you have Libra in your chart? It's going to tell a lot about you. This is going to tell us what kind of connections, what kind of social situations you're attracted to. I want to know. And by the way, if you are a super supporter or a superstar super supporter and you've joined my channel, I try so hard. I want you to know I try my very best to answer all your questions and I try to comment on your comments. So thank you for joining my channel. Now, if you are dating a Libra, you actually might know your Libra better than your Libra knows themselves. I do have a Libra in my life, and I do feel that I know them far better than they know themselves. And it kind of hurts and it's kind of hard to say that, but when I'm with that person, I feel like my little truth bombs are great awakenings for them. And so it's kind of fun to take them into the new places and spaces inside of themselves that they didn't know really existed. And I'll get into the reason why they don't know themselves as well as most of the other signs know themselves. If you're dating a Libra, it really is quite a mixed bag. They are left in a constant conundrum, wanting a relationship, loving being in a relationship, and also wanting to be free of all of the big decisions that a relationship usually requires of us. So making decisions for a Libra is really hard, kind of like as it is for a Gemini, but even more so with Libra. But I think it's for a few reasons. And over the course of doing so many reasons, I have really come to understand that Libra is quite complex. Libra is never just one thing. Libra is always living inside of contradiction constantly. And so they can be maddening because they want both things, to be with you and to also be free, or to have Italian food and Mexican food tonight, all at the same time. I think it's for a couple of reasons that they get stuck inside of wanting 2 contradictory things at the same time. And that is, one, they are in search of the ideal, sort of the perfect answer. And oftentimes there is no perfect answer. They also are very hard on themselves when they make the wrong decision. And lastly, I would say it's because they don't want conflict. So they're running away from the problems, the emotional, psychological, financial, and real problems that a wrong decision will create. So if they pick Italian food, let's say, and that is ultimately not what you wanted and it's going to create conflict, that is the thing they're trying to avoid. So oftentimes they opt out of making the decision in order to please you, which in fact just irritates, right? Doesn't it just irritate? It's like, just make the gosh darn decision. I don't want to. Can you? Libras usually do know that they want to be in a relationship for sure, but they don't always know 100% of the time if they want to be in a relationship with you. If you are with a Libra, please let me tell you, do not get your feelings hurt. You need to come with a little bit of thick skin. I mean, this isn't Scorpio, but Libra will give passive aggressive digs. Yeah, they will poke fun of you in a way that zings you, zing, just enough. They're not going to annihilate you, but they're going to like taser you with their a sense of humor put down for you, right? Have you been the butt of a joke from a Libra in a passive aggressive way? Yeah, they are zingers, and they're usually quite funny and smart zingers because this is a highly intelligent sign. But trust me, they know your Achilles, they will find it, and they will zing you with it. I am going to give you the secret with Libra, okay? This is the golden key, this is the golden nugget, and if you can do this, you can probably be very happy dating your Libra. You can manage them. The key is to understand, to allow your Libra to truly be ambivalent about being with you. Give them the permission to not know if they like you or don't like you, want to be with you, want to be in a commitment, don't want to be in a commitment. Give them permission to be massively confused about what the hell they want to do with you. So if they're like, yeah, I like you, I just don't know if you're the one, I don't really want a commitment, but I'd like to see you, I'd like to hang out with you, I'd like to date you, but I don't know where it's going to go, and I like you, maybe I could marry you, I don't know if I want your children, I don't know. Now, even if they're not saying any of that to you, they might be thinking all of that, and they might be thinking that a lot more often than they even reveal it to you, but you might be able to pick up on it with their back and forth with you. If they've got you on a yo-yo or a roller coaster, or they're hot and cold, or they're all into you and then they're not, and then they are and then they're not. That's what they're thinking. Okay. So that is what is in Libra's mind. They're weighing and evaluating. How much do I like you? Do I want to be with you? They're exhausting themselves. Allow it. Do not need, especially if you are a Scorpio or a Taurus watching this, or even a Leo, let them be ambivalent, let them be massively confused about who you are to them and what they want. When you give them permission to be confused about loving you, about what they want, and if you are their ideal, right? It's weird. It's like their confusion, their calculation, their evaluation, their desire to run stats on, well, you've got this, but you don't have that, but you're good looking, but you're not deep, but you're smart, but you don't make enough money, but you're a little chubby, but you don't have the six pack, but you got great hair. I love your eyes. You dress well, but you don't have a good relationship with your mom. I don't like your brother, right? That's what they're doing. They have this whole massive checklist. Let them run it. Be confident. Be like, hey, figure it out. It's okay. I don't care. One day you'll come to understand if you want to do a relationship or not. That's cool. And if you do, awesome. We'll make it a great time. And if not, I am sure there's another person for me out there in the world. I'm pretty confident. Oh my God. Your Libra's ambivalence will literally bibbity bobbity boo poof away. They will be like, no, 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 no. No, I want you. I pick you. I choose you. It's like they're just going to be so into you when you allow them to be ambivalent about you. Right? Isn't that crazy? The reason why is they need that process, and they need somebody who is confident enough to allow them to process it. They also like the game of takeaway. They like what they can't have. They like something that's a little bit elusive, a little bit hard to have, a little bit just beyond reach. And that's because your worth goes up. For example, I just heard Neil deGrasse say, if there was a whole meteor or asteroid of gold and we could go up to space and we could bring it down to Earth and everybody could have gold would lose its value. There would be no value to gold. The reason why gold is so precious, or diamonds are so precious, is because we don't have that many and they're hard to get. So this is exactly how Libra feels about you. Are you too easy to get? Then you can't be all that great. You have to be diamonds or gold. Yes, that's kind of literal too. I mean, yes, that's my metaphor, but for Libra, it also works literally. They like nice things. However, when you give them permission to be ambivalent, it's like their confusion about you poofs away. They feel seen. They feel gotten. They feel safe that you will allow them to process their feelings. They feel safe when a person is not trying to convince them and shove themselves down their throat. They feel safe when they get to sit in their ambivalence and anxiety. But when you've had enough, you can sort of pull back, go away, disappear, and be about them, which makes your stock go up in a Libra's eyes, and it turns you into gold. Wherever you have this in your chart, this is where you're a little bit hard to please. This is where you are a little bit contradictory. This is where you operate within a Rubik's Cube. You see all sides of the equation, where you're a little bit idealized and where Venus really runs your life. Venus likes beautiful things, sweet things. This is also where you don't like conflict. Now you have to realize that Libra is an air sign. So when you give them that space to be ambivalent, they feel like you're not demanding, you're not controlling, you're giving them the space that their air sign needs while they figure out their dreams and their desires, and if you are truly the one for them. And they really will come to respect you for respecting their process. Now, if you represent their ideal, it's a very easy decision for them, and they'll just roll over for you. They will become very, very loyal to you. Do you know what their ideal is? Yeah, you need to ask that in the first month. What is your ideal? So you can know what they're looking for. I want you to try to figure out, what does your Libra adore? Why does your Libra adore that thing? So, oh, you adore your dog. Why do you adore your dog? Well, my dog loves me. My dog never fights with me. My dog adores me. Right? Find out, why do they adore that thing? What do they desire and why do they desire it? What do they idolize and why do they idolize it? What are they searching for and why are they searching for that thing? And then the second part of the homework assignment for you, my friend, is to just simply become all that. Good luck. Good luck. That might sound really easy, but there's a trick inside of this. Of course there is, because it's Libra, and Libra is the chess game. I'm going to let you know what the trick is. Are you ready? Libra is going to change their mind constantly about what is ideal. You can't ironically win a Libra over by just becoming and being exactly what it is they want. Why? Because they're going to change what they want all the time. Now, they might have some basic core values, and of course, hopefully you have those in common, but they're going to change their mind about what they want because they're very into fads and they're into living in current times. So Libra kind of keeps up with the Joneses and keeps up with trends and social fads. And so they're going to change constantly. So rather than just being a chameleon and being whatever they want, this is my suggestion for you. Be boldly and unapologetically you, because Libras across the board are mostly attracted to unapologetic confidence. I think they love a self-assured partner and a confident partner who knows what they want and knows who they are, because they are not that. They are trying to become that. And if they can see that in you, if you can role model that to them, they will admire you and they will love you for that. And they will be attracted to that and they will feel safe with that element inside of you. However, it is still good to know what they idealize right now. I think that is honestly the sexiest thing for a Libra, is to have a self-assured, confident, decisive partner. When a Libra can truly walk away from caring so much about what other people think of them, that's when they have truly arrived. Now, if you're dating a Libra, they're going to start out with making it be all about you. They will meet you in your turf, your comfort zone. They will do your family, your interests, your animals, your place. They'll stay over at your house, even though their house is more comfortable, more beautiful, more, maybe everything. Why is this? Because Libras want to please. Libras do not like conflict, and they don't want to create conflict, especially in the beginning of a relationship. Now, if you're with a Libra that is open and honest about telling you their opinions, their choice on where they want to eat, and really shapes the relationship and gets it on their terms, I am telling you right now, this is the mother lode, this is the jackpot, because this means they really, really trust you. If you really want to know your Libra, I cannot recommend enough that you get my Lovers Package. It is so good. It will tell you all about your relationship. I also have a brand new Soulmates package that is so juicy. It is so delicious. It takes their chart and your chart and it creates the us chart. So it is your composite chart and your composite report that is so good. So it talks about the two of you, the alchemy, the chemistry of the two of you combined together. So if they're red and you're blue, it is the purple. It's the composite of the two of you. And it is so good. That's my soulmates package. If you want to know how they affect you and how you affect them and what you can expect inside your relationship as individuals, that's my lovers package. And that is so good. I cannot recommend them enough. And I have all kinds of new reports in my stores. So just go hit the shop tab at soulnavigation.com or check the link in the notes below. Okay, so Libras really trust you if they tell you the truth. What is so damn hard about a Libra is this ambivalence is about them accommodating you. Libras usually willingly give up pieces of themselves, their own identity, to please you, to get your approval, to basically, bottom line, not create any conflict at all in the relationship because they really don't know how to deal with conflict. They are super afraid of conflict, and conflict gives them a stomachache. It makes them feel vulnerable and insecure. So they do it your way in the relationship until they don't, until they get resentful of having given up their whole life, their whole identity to you, to do yours, to do your life, your identity, your family, your place, your everything, right? Especially if your life is not as beautiful, as ideal, as comfortable, as smart. They will really come to resent you, and they will resent you in a passive aggressive way, and you didn't even create it. They did. So this is in your chart where you can have buried passive aggressive resentment, where you can have veiled resentment. So if you're dealing with a resentful Libra, or if you are resentful and you're a Libra, what's going to happen? Well, you're going to feel the cool chill. Like, I can take you or leave you. They will start to distance themselves while they don't tell you that they are. And you'll call them and go, is there something wrong? Are you upset with me? I just feel like you're taking space. Oh, no, not at all. I'm just really busy. My mom is sick. I have to be over there every night. My uncle's brother's sister's daughter, needs a new roof, and I'm helping every weekend. I'm helping them get that new roof up there. No, it's all good. And you're like, I don't really believe this. Yeah, don't believe it. They aren't telling you that they are creating distance from you because they are so resentful that they gave themselves up to you and you don't appreciate it. So they're taking their distance, not telling you so, because they don't want to deal with your emotional disappointment, your emotional hysteria, your emotional reaction. And then that's going to just have conflict out on the table that they have to deal with, and they don't want to deal with conflict. They will do anything to run away from conflict, including lie to you around why they're not seeing you. Yeah, they're very duplicitous this way. In order to avoid conflict, they are duplicitous. They're just trying to avoid your emotional reaction, which is going to create massive trauma for them because they don't know how to deal with conflict. And wherever you have Libra in your chart, this is where you are avoiding conflict, I promise you. So Libras don't tell the truth if the truth is going to create trauma. Drama, they can't do it. And this is what is so damn hard about dating a Libra. They become resentful, and then they start distancing themselves from you. And really what it is they feel something along these lines. Tell me if you can relate to this, if you are a Libra or have a lot of Libra placements or a lot of planets in the 7th house. I gave up so much of my identity. Yes, I did it willingly to get you to like me, to get you to admire me, to get into relationship with you, to create less conflict in our relationship, only to come to resent you for allowing me to do so. And now I am sick and tired of you expecting me to continue to do it this way, which I didn't even want to do it this way, but I felt like I had to do it this way, where I had to sacrifice my house, my desires, my dreams, my everything to do your world. And now I kind of want my life back. I kind of want my identity back. Yeah. I kind of want my vote. I kind of want my voice. And I'm really super pissed off that I kind of gave it all away to you, and you don't even deserve it or appreciate it. And you're thinking, oh my God, I didn't even know you were doing that. I thought you were here because you wanted to be. I thought you did this because you wanted to. I thought you wanted that. I didn't ask you to do that. And now you're mad at me for you doing that to yourself. Yeah, that is what is baffling to be involved with a Libra. They accommodate you, and then they resent you for having accommodated you. Okay, I have to also say Libras are suckers for good looks. Oh my God, they are suckers for hot bodies and gorgeous looks, and they really love a gorgeous person. They drool for eye candy. Oh my God, and they absolutely love somebody who is fit and yummy. So if you have a lot of Libra in your chart, you like attractive people and partners. If you also have a lot of Libra in your chart, not so much Scorpio. So if you're a Libra, you probably do have some Scorpio in your chart. But if you have a lot of Libra without Scorpio, you can very easily overlook deep, soulful connections in exchange for a hot, gorgeous body. And a gorgeous face and a charming personality. Somebody who you can just prance around like a show pony. So it's really kind of hard to date a Libra, and not right away. Right away, it's usually wonderful and blissful and ideal, so much fun, because they're really going to meet somebody in their world, in your identity. They're very other oriented. The very best piece of advice I can give you is wait 6 months to a year until you can really see the true desires of a Libra. And if a Libra is being truthful and decisive with you and putting their opinions out there and telling you, no, I don't like this, but yes, I like that, I'm telling you, they have matured, they have grown probably into their better self, and they probably really trust you and love you enough to take off their mask. And there is nothing more gorgeous than a well-developed Libra, because they are both smart and beautiful. These people are both intuitive and analytical, and they have this dichotomy that is just so gorgeous and so beautiful. And so when you're dealing with a truly authenticated Libra that is willing to get vulnerable with you, I am telling you, you will feel so loved and so gotten, but you will not feel like they are in the punishment of meeting you in your world. And they are the diplomats, they are the great compromisers, and they are phenomenal communicators. So wherever you have Libra in your chart, this is where you want to broker deals. This is where you have diplomatic savvy. This is where you have high intuition and high intelligence. But this is where you're supposed to develop true authenticity, not selling out for the approval, for the admiration, and for the no conflict. Now, if you want to break up with a Libra, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be real hard. Yeah. You are going to get somebody on the other end of the breakup who is going to endlessly wonder why you left them. They're going to be baffled and confused because they spent most of their time trying to be perfect for you. They met you in your world. They did everything for you, and they're not going to understand where and how and why they ever fell short. Basically, if they really care about you, you are going to give them major trauma and PTSD, full blown breakdown. Yeah, it's not going to be pretty. It's going to be really hysterical probably. Now, okay, all kind of joking aside, they might flat out beg you. I can change. I won't do that. I promise I'll be better. What else do you need from me? How can I improve? I'll improve. I'm going to really do it differently. Yeah, they might really get desperate. You might see serious groveling and desperation. Now, if they have a lot of Scorpio or Capricorn in their chart, or, they might have too much pride to do that. But Libras can become so devastated that they completely lose themselves because they've already lost themselves inside of you. So it feels like the death of their own self when they lose you because they have been living you. Do you understand me? Please, you guys, leave me a comment. Where do you have Libra? Are you dating a Libra? Did you experience? It's serious passive aggressiveness because they don't want to create conflict, but they want to get their point across. So they do it through veiled funnies, veiled truths, and they're very complex. I mean, you are dating somebody who's working a chess game constantly. Once you break up with them, I am going to say you will need to run away. You need to leave, go, bye-bye, see ya, MIA, and the next time they see you, they need to see you with somebody who is better than them, and then they'll get it. Oh, if it's me, it would be, oh, he likes brunettes. Oh, he likes older women. Oh, I couldn't be 5'2". I'm 5'9". Oh, he wanted somebody shorter. Oh, she wanted somebody taller. Yeah, let them see who you chose. That will really hurt them, but they'll do the strategic, analytical, statistical math on the subject, and hopefully they will come up with the calculation of they didn't want you anyway. Which might even be the truth. They just hate losing. So I think the other thing you could do is either introduce them or fix them up with your hotter friend. Yeah, your more attractive friend. Let them become friends with your hot friend. So when you're out of there, they have your hot friend to console them. They can cry on your hot friend's shoulder. And also you can soften the blow with, it's not you, it's me. You are just perfect the way you are. I'm just looking for something different, but you are perfection. And then they're going to say, well, then why don't you want me? Then you could just say, well, I have a deeper connection with Chris. Chris and I we've got a deeper connection. And I know Chris might not be as attractive as you are, but I just have this depth with Chris. They'll probably believe you. And they will probably also go into a sales pitch of how deep they really are. They just didn't want to show you that depth because they thought if they showed you that depth, it would scare you, you'd catch feelings, and you would run away. But they really are deep. Just let me show you how deep I am. I'm sorry, I just know Libra so well. And by the way, you guys, if you want to understand your whole entire chart, you can click Learn Astrology on my website at soulnavigation.com, and you can take my classes. Also, you get to take my classes for free if you're a superstar, super supporter, and you join my channel. I also want to say, if you just want to understand your chart, get a reading from myself or anybody on my amazing team at Soul Navigation. You can just click on book a reading at soulnavigation.com, and we love you and we thank you so much for all your support around our channel. Liking and subscribing is free for you, and we really, really appreciate it. So I hope you'll dive in a little bit deeper into this community and see all of the wonderful things that you can receive from being a part of our community. Now, if you got dumped by a Libra, let me tell you why that's probably so. You just don't have the refinement or aesthetics that they want. You probably are a little too crass or crude or not well-mannered. You probably didn't handle your alcohol well enough. You probably lost yourself, lost your shit one too many times. You might not be romantic enough. You might have missed their birthday. You might be thoughtless. You might not be clean enough. Yeah, you might not have brought enough flowers. If they feel like they can't take you into their friend places or their family places, if they're hiding you, you might want to ask them, hey, will you help me go shopping for some new clothes? Or yeah, you might ask them to help you with a makeover in some way. Like, what kind of haircut should I get? Or, do you want to go work out at the gym? Yeah, you'll never get excused or fired or broken up with if you're willing to go work out at the gym. That could fix almost every problem. So if you're having trouble with your Libra, just suggest your new workout program. I'm going to go do my new workout program. I'm going to go lift extra weights tonight. They'll love it. They'll be like, okay, I'm not going to break up with him quite yet. Let me tell you, if you've been broken up with and you want your Libra back, if they have left you, make sure you are somewhere. I don't care if it is the cheese aisle at the grocery store. Be wherever they're at, and I want you to be stunning. Stunning. Wear something sexy and hot as hell. Just do whatever you need to do to look sexy as hell. And I pretty much promise you that's all you need to do to get your Libra to want to try again. Now, if you want to know the deeper side of Libra, I do go into that in all my other Libra videos. And there is depth to Libra, especially if they've got Scorpio in their chart. You're going to have to blend those energies to really get into the deeper parts of the soul of Libra. I hope so much that you laughed with me and that you appreciated this video, and I appreciate having you here. And so much love to all of my super supporters, and look for my new members only secret videos. They're made just for you, and I use your charts to help you learn astrology. From my house here in Seattle, Washington, to wherever you're at in the world, I'm wishing you just the very best. Happy Libra dating. Bye for now.